Still showing the Super Bowl, man. What a replay. How many times they gonna show that? Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, Dallas Cowboy fans out there. Hey, man, I want to make a quick video real quick. Just got off work. I'm tired, but I wanted to run my mouth about Dallas Cowboy football before my wife and kids walk through that door and fuck everything up. But anyway, guys, this video is about what the Cowboys need to do to get back on championship track. Not just get back on track, get back on championship track. Because it's been 23 years, guys. 23 years. That's over 2 decades. That's been long enough. We don't need to keep waiting. We don't need to keep drafting. Well, you got to keep drafting, guys. But we don't need to keep, twiddling our thumbs anymore. Because we need to win now. Everybody's ready to win now. The Eagles just won a Super Bowl. Congratulations to them once again. But it's time for us to stay ahead of the game. The NFC is getting stronger and stronger. And we need to grow and get stronger with it. Okay, first things first. NFL draft coming up here in April. We have to draft smart, wise, aggressive, mature. Class A draft. Last year's draft was pretty good on the defensive side of the ball. Now we need to draft. I think we need to focus more on offense, especially around the offensive line. And my first pick. Y'all might not agree with this. I'm not really big on draft picks and all that stuff and who we need to draft and yada, yada, yada. But my first pick, maybe not first pick, maybe second or third. But I would draft a dominant number 2 receiver. Dominant number 2. Yeah, that's what I said. Number 2 receiver. Because we all know Dez isn't going anywhere. So we need to stop making videos and stuff about Dez. If Dez needs to stay, Dez needs to go. Jerry Jones paying him too much money. He's going to get his money's worth. And Dez is not going anywhere. Trust and believe. They like Dez too much. I still think Dez has a little bit of it in the tank. Him and Dak needs another year to get to know one another. It takes quarterbacks 3 to 4 years to kind of find themselves and get comfortable in the sport. Dak's just been playing for 2 years, guys. 2 years. And he needs to get... Him and Dez need to be working day and night, in the off season when nobody else is. I never forget the story that Steve Young said when they won a Super Bowl. After they won a Super Bowl, he went to 49ers facility to clean out the lockers, and he saw Jerry Jones. He looked out and saw Jerry Rice out there running routes, throwing the ball to himself, running routes, getting ready. And Steve Young was like, dude, we just won a Super Bowl. What are you doing? That's the kind of heart and desire you need to win Super Bowls. You have to be almost crazy on that next level to be focused enough to get into the playoffs and win a Super Bowl. But I'm going to get there later. First thing first, I said draft. We got to draft smart and wise. Sign with who you got. Keep who you got. You want to be familiar with the guys that you're playing with so y'all can grow. If you keep signing guys and cutting guys and, and letting guys go and, all these new faces, you're going to have a new face every year because of the damn draft. So all the veteran guys that really had a positive season, bring those guys back, so they can get better and they can grow and they can all know each other. Because it's like a family out there, man. You want to know each other. You want to know what that person's thinking, what that person's going to do. That person wants to know what they want to know what you're going to do. They want to know your next move. You know what I mean? So it's all a rhythm. You want to be in that rhythm, in that musical rhythm of each other, just like the triplets were back in the day. I never forget Michael Irvin said, I could run a route and I could close my eyes and the ball will be right there. Or the sun will be in my eye. And I can hold my hands out and the ball will be right there. You have to be on the same page. Dak and Dez have to learn that. They have to learn each other, become one in order to be successful. And along with that, I would say free agency. But we're not very good in the free agent market because we're just not good at it. We've never been good at it. The only time we were good at getting a free agent, a high-dollar free agent guy was Deion Sanders back in the day, back in the 90s. But after that, we just haven't been good. I mean, we got T.O. back in the day. I guess that was okay. But we spend too much money on... We spend money on B and C players, big time money, so we don't have the room to pay a big-time free agent guy. You get what I'm saying? So that's why we're never any good at it, because we don't have the smarts at all. But anyway, staying healthy. Staying healthy is a big thing, too. We had a lot of injuries last year, on top of Zeke's suspension, at the end of the year. But guys like Tyron Smith, who are one of the most dominating tackles in the league. Guys like Sean Lee, who is arguably the most underrated linebacker in the league. Probably one of the best. Who were off and on. They weren't consistent with their health, so they couldn't play. You can't dominate if you're not out there on the field. So that's a key, staying healthy. I would find the number 2 receiver, somebody that is just as dominant as the number 1 receiver. Bryce Butler would have been that guy, but y'all saw that video when he pretty much signed his pink slip, did too much yapping, which everything he was saying was true, but he would have been a perfect number 2 receiver, because Terrence Williams needs to go. He cannot, this grown man that's in the NFL cannot catch the ball with his hands. And that just baffles me. I don't understand it. I never will understand it. So he needs to go. He's too sometimey. He's not reliable. He's not a good number 2 receiver. They need to draft a guy, 6'3", 6'4", no shorter than 6'2". That's dominant, kind of a Randy Moss type with the speed, that can, leap and go get that ball. Somebody that can take Dez's place when he's not acting right, or when he's almost out the door, so you gotta have vision. You gotta look ahead. Attitude, last but not least, attitude and heart. You have to have the heart, the attitude, and vision to see yourself in the Super Bowl. I guarantee you, the Eagles and especially the Patriots, because hell, they're close, if not there, every year. So you got to have the vision and the know-how and the heart to want to get to the Super Bowl. Don't just play football just to be playing it. That's what we've been doing for 23 years. We just been playing football just to be fucking playing it. And, a bunch of motherfuckers don't know what they're doing, don't know how to coach, don't know how to do this, and we just been bloop, 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 going downhill. So, attitude goes a long way. You gotta have it in your head that we're gonna go out here, we're gonna win, we're gonna be all to the ball in a bad mood, and we're gonna get the job done, and we're gonna go to the Super Bowl. That's just the bottom line, man. There's no other way around it. There's no other way to play the game than to win. Not to make money. The money's going to be there. You don't have to worry about that. Win, lose, or draw, you're going to get paid. But you play the game to win it, not to just play it and just, we played the game and we sold seats and, the stadium's full and the parking lot's full. So, hey, we're good. That's Jerry's shit. We don't, y'all take over. You guys are playing the game. Take over, man. Get your own mind. Develop your own mind. Win games. Let's go. We can do this, man. But anyway, guys, that's all I got, guys, man. I didn't want to hold y'all too much longer. Make sure you stay prayed up, because you never know what the day is going to bring you. Holla back. I'm out.
And the only thing else